What is up, guys? As you know, I go through immense amount of effort to avoid interacting with human beings, except when it comes to Walmart, it seems like I can't avoid people no matter what time I go. I went to Walmart at 9 p.m. and there were still motherfuckers exiting the goddamn entrance, okay? Is it hard to walk through the whatever, fuck it. I hate Walmart. I don't know if you know this. That's the worst part about the bulk is that I'm at Walmart every other goddamn day. Anyways, I've come to a little realization when it comes to like the quality of my videos. One, I need to improve on like editing and stuff, obviously, but that comes with like time and experience. And two, the bigger I am, the more interesting my videos are gonna be, just because I'll be cool to look at. If my goal is to do this full time, right? I don't need to be rich or some shit. I just want to pay my bills and live like as minimally as possible without having to do a job, you know? A real person job. So if I can do that, honestly, at some point, like if I'm 250 goddamn pounds lean, I think a lot of people will be more interested in my videos than as I am now. 198, by the way. I fucking hate weight fluctuation. I was 200.4 yesterday. That's a whole nother issue, but fuck it, we ball. So here's one issue I've noticed with the whole bulking process that I've been having. So when you're shooting for half a pound per week, it's such a small target. And there's this bullshit thing called weight fluctuation that kind of fucks everything up. So it's really hard to stay consistent when your body is guaranteed not to be consistent anyways. So you can kind of look at it in like the long run if your numbers are going up, but I hate wasting time, so it's like I can never tell when I should be increasing my calories or like when I need to decrease them. I definitely don't need to decrease them because all of my numbers are staying around 198 to 200. So if that's the case, if I haven't seen a number past 200, then I probably need to up it, right? If I'm going for 200.5, theoretically. Or since it's like, when it comes to like bulking, it's like a delayed result almost, I'm to believe. Like you're not gonna eat 5,100 calories and then weigh more the next day consistently. It's like a over time thing. From what I've heard, it's really easy to gain 2 pounds a week. It's like harder because you have to eat more, but it's like just fucking eat as much as you can. But when you're trying to shoot for such a small target, it makes it a little bit more difficult, at least in my experience. For now, I think in the long run, it'll be easier. It all comes down to patience, which is a thing I don't have. So we gotta work on that. Oh, shit. The game plan is to add 28 grams of cheese and 2 eggs to my chicken and rice. Well, maybe that's not a good idea because that is my pre-gym meal and I don't eat too much. But honestly, I just inhale that fucking chicken and rice anyways, so I don't think it'd be that big of a deal. So I'll do that. I'll probably add Greek yogurt to it too, but that's like 10 calories, so I'm not gonna count that. That's the game plan, and those total macros will be 280 calories, 250 calories, my bad. So that should be enough increase to see maybe if I can break the 201 range consistently. But I'm not gonna do that until the end of this week, because I don't see a point in raising my calories in between the weeks. I need to do it at the start of the week in order to have like the consistency aspect. I think. This is all fucking theoretical. Here's the thing when it comes to my caloric intake. I want to make sure that I'm doing shit right, obviously. You don't want to do shit wrong. So in my head, 5,101 calories seems pretty fucking excessive. That's a lot for somebody who's only 200 pounds. I think 200 pounds isn't a lot. So having to eat that much seems like more of like a 230 kind of thing, you know? But it's all perspective. Like if I go up to a super big dude who's clearly way bigger than me, and I'm like, yo, what's your bulking calories? And they say some shit like, oh, you know, 6,500. I'd be like, oh, okay. My 51 seems a lot less. It's hard to gauge. I wanna make sure that it's not like my brain playing tricks and then inevitably I will gain weight and it's like a weird sort of just weight type of thing, like if it's me being impatient or if it's me not eating enough, right? Because I am absolutely willing and able to eat more if I need to. Will it be easy? No, but like I'll do it, you know? It's hard, it's difficult to gauge, but I think the solution is just wait and figure it out. I'm gonna get my average this week, and if my average is, you know, the same or less than last week, you increase your calories. It's just a waiting game, assuming that you are doing everything that you need to. Where it ggets tricky is when you fuck with your numbers by like going and eating out or skipping meals or adding extra meals when you're not supposed to. That's when it gets a little bit more difficult. Ooh. Which that's not what I'm doing because I want to make sure it's as consistent as possible. Is it boring? Yeah, you know, it's a little lame. I could use some sushi, like all you can eat sushi, or I was feeling Cane's the other day, but I would rather have my perfect macros than, you know, fried chicken. So. My strength is going up. Like, I added weight on my press, and I'm adding weight here. So theoretically, I am getting bigger. I think we're chilling. I think I'm doing all that I need to. I think we're okay. I think we need to vibe a little bit. Give myself some credit. You also want your diet to be sustainable. A lot of people will get the motivation to start cutting, we'll say, and then they'll be like, all right, I'm just gonna not eat. Or I'm just gonna eat only 500 calories. Because yes, you will lose weight if you're only eating 500 calories. But your bitch ass will do it for maybe half of a day, and then you'll be like, I can't do this. This is impossible. Never mind, I'm just gonna continue being fat. Same applies to the bulk. People are like, man, I wanna get bigger. I'm gonna eat 7,000 calories a day. You will gain weight on 7,000 calories. Just like how I bet if I ate 7,000 calories, you bet your ass I'd be bigger than 200 pounds. But maybe I'll do it for a day or two, and I'll be like, holy shit, this is too hard, I give up. That's what would happen on my previous bulks when I was trying to shoot for 2 pounds a week. You know how difficult it is to consistently gain 2 pounds per week? That shit is hard. That's what's nice about the whole 0.5 per week, because you can't gain more quality weight than that. 0.5 is probably even pushing it, but I'm gonna trick my brain into thinking that that's like as much as you can gain optimally. In reality, it's probably like some crazy shit like 0.2 or 0.1, but we don't need to think about that. Slow and steady wins the race is the true valid as fuck tortoise in the hare bullshit story, you know what I'm talking about? Whereas the whole like rushing it isn't gonna do shit for you, but the consistency and you keep moving forward type thing, that'll get you the result. That'll get you past the finish line. And that's what you want, right? You know if you keep going, you're gonna achieve your goal. So I know in my head, if I just keep trying, I'm gonna achieve my goal. I don't need to achieve it next week. I don't need to be 220 in 2 months. I need to be, you know, a lot larger in 9 months. We have plenty of time. So I just gotta keep trying my best every day. And if I do that, I will be a whole lot bigger than last bulk. And that's kind of nice to think about, honestly. Oh my God. Oh. I love how easy it is to get a bicep pump on the preacher curl, man. So I posted a TikTok saying that I wanted to interact with women more. See, like, if I could in the first place. I posted that today, like 30 minutes ago. At work, I saw a super baddie, but she wasn't my table. She was my coworker's table, and she was also with friends. Long story short, I didn't do anything. I probably should have, just to see if I could. Like, we walked past each other once, right? It seemed like, I don't know, the vibes were kind of there, sort of. Like, not really, but like, sort of. I think I had a shot. I think if I tried, I had even the slightest bit of a shot. I was just gonna ask for her Instagram or something. Fail, didn't work, because I didn't try. Is what it is. Michael Jordan would be disappointed because I didn't take the shot. But then I keep thinking, like, okay, let's say I land, let's say I make the shot and I get the number or I get the Instagram, then what? I ain't gonna do shit with it, you know? I'm not gonna do anything. I'm too busy trying to optimize my calories. I'm pretty sure she weighed like 73 pounds. I don't think she would have understood. Nine. The weight is for sure moving easier, which has to mean that I'm getting super jacked, right? Theoretically. The current Mr. Olympia men's physique champion, I think, is named Brendan Hendrickson or some shit like that. And I'll show you a picture of him. Isn't that a little fucking crazy for men's physique? That dude is big as shit. And obviously, you know, he could be like secretly 5'3" and only weighs 200 pounds, but like still, that dude looks phenomenal. So that gives you a kind of a representation of like what the top dogs look like. And there's my goal. That's what I'm looking for. You know how some people will have a hella fucked up shape, so like they can never actually succeed? I think I have his shape, genuinely, like legitimately. Do I have the ability to put on his muscle mass? And do I have his muscle bodies? We'll find out in the next decade. But I didn't get to see like how much he weighed. I guess I could look that up, huh? How much did weight on stage? 195, oh, he's 5'8". So that doesn't make sense to me. There's no way I weigh more than that guy. So 195 at 5'8" on stage. So absolutely fucking peeled. He's 195. I bet there's some sort of weight cap going on there because men's physique does have weight caps at like the higher end, at the higher level. So it's like 1 inch of height is 5 pounds. Is kind of how you can think about it. So 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", 6 foot. So 20 pounds. So I'd have to be 215 in order to look exactly like him. 215, absolutely fucking shredded. Theoretically, obviously people will hold their weight differently, but goddamn, motherfuckers are big, dude. That's crazy. Do you guys know who Niall is? That dude from day one was my absolute biggest fucking inspiration, and I would absolutely kill to have his physique. The only downside is he's like 5'6", but that dude, I swear to God, he like doubled in size since I first saw him, and I just, I need that shit. I was looking at his posts today and I was like, God damn. All right, most diabolical pose. The fact that I still have belt striations is kind of crazy, but like my chest deflated for some reason. When you lean out, you know, like your stomach is smaller, so your chest looks bigger by comparison. I need my shit to fill out a little better. Hopefully during this bulking session, all of my weight goes to my tits. Let's do a shoulder pose too. Oosh. How's the shoulders looking? Decent? Question mark? Ooh. Cardio time.